Everyone, and welcome to the GitLab 13.5 Kickoff for the Plan Certify group. We planned things out a little differently this month, and hopefully that's reflected here. We had an initial set of planning done up front prior to setting priorities with the stable counterparts from engineering and the UX group. And so some of this information at the top of this planning issue is that discussion we had back and forth based on the priorities we had set. In the end, after talking to those stable counterparts, we decided that a weight of 5 would be used to support the engineering OKRs and priorities across the plan and certify and the portfolio management stage, which have a shared engineering team. Therefore, for new features this month, you can view all of our priorities and planning at the portfolio management and certified planning board if you're so interested. The link is here in the issue. And for new features, we are prioritizing finishing the quality management MVC. So there's a couple things left to do before we can release this. One is that because test cases are built upon issues, there are certain quick actions that we allow in our issues that don't make sense for test cases, namely the promote quick action, which would promote an issue to an epic. It doesn't make a lot of sense for a test case. So we're working through how we can exclude test cases from some of those quick actions while still allowing other quick actions that do make sense to function as designed. The second thing we need to do to release that feature is to remove the feature flag and roll it out to everyone who's using our product. And that issue is here. And there's a set of steps required for removing a feature flag that you can see in this issue. That has a weight of 2, as does the quick action resolution. So we're looking at a weight of 4 to release and finalize the quality management MVC. In addition, we're very excited to add the ability, a couple features to requirements management. One is the ability to mark a requirement satisfied manually. And this is something that a lot of people have asked for. When people are doing manual testing, it would be nice to be able to click on a button that says satisfied or a checkbox and hit save changes. And you can mark your requirement satisfied after performing a manual testing or some sort of acceptance criteria testing. So that's coming as well. We are also looking to be able to include a long description for requirements to provide additional context or to talk about the acceptance criteria of those requirements. So the design for that looks something like this, where you have the opportunity to type into a very familiar markdown style editor. You can use titles, bold, italic, all the formatting we're used to. And this will enable the users to add descriptions to those requirements, mainly for things like acceptance criteria or implementation details that they wish to add alongside of the requirements. And here's a view of what it would look like when you're viewing the requirement. Very exciting feature, has a weight of 2, so we're excited for that. The final feature we're rolling out is support for multiple email participants in Service Desk. And what this does is this is the next step needed to be able to add issue participants via email address to issues. You can see that's part of the epic here. So this is the portion of the epic we're choosing to tackle in 13.5. We're very excited for this feature to complete, but we're trying to tackle it one step at a time and iterate on what we already have. So we're very happy that that's coming in 13.5. We also talked about some performance enhancements and technical debt to resolve. There's some cleanup to the requirements database that we're planning on doing, which has a weight of 1, as well as some cleanup on the blocking issue relationships in the database as well, which has a weight of 3. And these are both scheduled to eliminate technical debt from our backlog and to allow for a cleaner and more efficient future implementation of newer features. Finally, there's one bug fix that we're scheduling into this release as of now, and that is the ability to allow quick actions in an initial email to the service desk. That currently doesn't work correctly according to our documentation, and we hope to clean that up here. That bug, by the way, has a priority of 2 and a severity of 2, as it's been weighted by both the engineering management and myself. So we're glad to get that one taken care of. And that puts for us this release a total for the certified group of weight of 14, 1 scheduled bug to be fixed, and that leaves us with no bugs with a priority greater than 2 or severity greater than 2. So we're very pleased with that. As always, please feel free to comment on this issue or any of the issues linked here. I will leave a link to this issue itself in the YouTube comments field below. I look forward to collaborating, and if there's any questions or problems, please reach out to me directly or on any of the issues you see. Thank you so much for your time.